use your God power to get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim, Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. Often, the meaning is more powerfully conveyed in a ceremonial setting. That is to say, the more fanfare and complexity of the way the meaning is conveyed, the more believable it is, and the more powerful it becomes. Surgery can be as much about the meaning of being cured as it is about any real physical action that has been taken. Unlike the simple process of taking a pill, surgery is a very involved process of getting prepped for surgery, getting local anesthesia, and actually getting cut open, and then actual things being done inside your body. How dramatic is that? You certainly expect dramatic results after all of that, don't you? Video example. Fake knee surgery works miracles. What is this video about? This video example is about an experiment that was done by Dr. Bruce Moseley, Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas. He rounded up a group of patients who had extremely painful arthritis in their knees. He divided them into 3 separate groups. One group would receive an actual knee operation procedure of one kind, and the second group would receive an actual knee operation of another kind, and the third group would not receive any medical procedure at all. He was very careful to arrange the fake operation to look just like the real thing. After the anesthesia was applied, he would actually cut the same 2 holes in the patient's skin as the real surgery would have. But that was all. He played a video of an actual surgery to the patient as if his knee was being operated on, and the doctor was calling for instruments and spraying water and acting as if he was actually operating. He could have won an Oscar because his acting performance was perfect. After a period of time, he interviewed the patients in all 3 groups and asked them if they were satisfied with the surgery. Every single patient had experienced wonderful results, even the ones who weren't operated on at all. He theorizes that perhaps it was never the actual surgery that had been healing people, but it was just the placebo effect of having an operation done on them that was actually healing them. The patients were interviewed 7 years later, and the successful results of the operation or non-operation were still unchanged. The one patient interviewed on the video clip said that before the operation he was unable to get around, couldn't dance, and was experiencing severe pain all the time. But after the fake operation, he could do anything and everything that he wanted to do without pain. What does this example show, and what does it mean? This is a powerful example of how meaning can change anything. As it turns out, it was the elaborate and involved steps that had to be gone through and the high expectations of this complex procedure that resulted in a meaning that, if you get the operation, you will be healed. This could be considered a conditional meaning. If he got the operation, then he would automatically get the healing. So, after the patient goes through the process and gets the operation, he has earned or qualified for a healing status. Of course, these patients weren't told right away that they had fake surgery, but instead several years later. By that time, they were well settled into believing that they were healed, and the news of the fake surgery wouldn't cause a relapse.
For best results, pause this video at this point here. and watch the video example mentioned in the segment. The links are located in the book chapter and at the end of the book. If you are watching this online, you will find the link for this video example listed in the notes section. Then, after watching the associated video example, continue watching this video from here.
Okay, now let's look at the illustration. This is the normal reality. This is the regular kind of thing that goes on. You have the physical meaning of the person. Then you have the physical meaning that disease operations work. When you cut people's flesh and you do procedures, you actually fix things. That's the meaning. And then you have the physical meaning that there wasn't any operation performed. So, what do you get? What's the result of that? No cure. If you have a disease, and even though you have an operation that you know that works, if you don't perform the operation, you get no cure. That's the normal reality. That's what's normally expected. You have a disease, you physically do nothing about it, and you still have it. You haven't been cured. That's normal reality. Okay. Then you got God power by unwitting belief. Once again, it's belief because they believe the operation is going to work for them, or they believe that they had an operation, but it's unwitting because it wasn't something that they consciously decided on. They were tricked into believing that it had been performed. So here we have the physical meaning of the person. That's the same. That hasn't been changed. We have the physical meaning of the disease, that the operation works for this disease. That hasn't changed. There's been no God power exercise on that. That was the same belief they had before, that operation works. Okay? But the part that was changed was they thought the operation was performed. They assigned the meaning of the operation being completed, having occurred, which gave them the result of being cured, because they thought they had the operation. And if you have the operation, which works on this disease, you're going to be cured. So if you think you had the operation, you're going to be cured. Simple as that. Did they get the operation? No. Was anything physically changed on their body? No. But they still were cured. Why? Because nothing physical matters. Only meaning matters. Only meaning matters. So if you have the meaning that you had it, you had it. Because just having the operation, the whole purpose of the operation itself was to convey the meaning that you're going to be cured. So if you think you had the operation, you're conveying the same meaning that the actual operation conveys. Remember, you can physically create a meaning, which would be doing the actual operation, or you can use your God power and create the meaning by thought. Now, you might have to be tricked in this case, but still, it's the same meaning. The same meaning that you're going to be cured, you had the same meaning. So you got cured. And the same way that people got the operation, got cured. So here it says, good meanings have been activated and are being elicited from the situation. Once again, he's got the green tuning fork. Hey, I'm getting the operation that works. And then after the operation, I had the operation that works. Now, this is the thing that's important. He's eliciting all the things that are going to make him heal. But this is the thing. Now, this is what's really important. Does the body know, physically know, that the operation wasn't performed? Yeah, it does. It knows the operation wasn't performed. But does that matter? No. Because it goes by meaning. The meaning was performed. So, it was. It doesn't matter that the physical thing didn't happen. Because the meaning of it happened. And that's all the physical thing was about, was creating meaning. So if you got the meaning anyway, you don't need the physical thing. You don't need to be operated on if you got the meaning that you were. because all the operation was about was to convey a meaning. You beginning to see how powerful meanings are? Your God power? You can have the meaning that you had in operation and be just as successful as actually having it? Because all that matters is meaning. Here it says the green tuning fork vibrations are positive meanings, and they resonate and elicit all the things that will make him better. And he's eliciting, activating all these green tuning forks, and they're vibrating and they're eliciting. He's eliciting healing from his body, despite the fact that nothing happened. Nothing happened. But the meaning did. And it goes to show you that the only thing that mattered was the meaning, not the operation, not the thing itself. The thing itself was meaningless, except for the thing itself, when it's performed, conveys a meaning. But you can have the meaning without performing the thing itself. It's just that simple. And here it says the red tuning forks vibrations are negative meanings, which result in elicit all the negative things to make them worse. But you see, once again, they're not being activated. He's thinking things are working out for him. He's getting the operation. He probably paid for it too, because that's part of the charade. You pay for the operation, you get charged, you get billed for it. Doctors operated on you. You went through the whole procedure, the whole ceremony, the whole bit, and guess what? You're healed now. But hey, it's worth it. I would much rather pay for an operation that didn't happen and get the same cure than to have to be operated on to get the cure. Don't you think? It's worth it.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, Chapter number 1, Segment number 15. Let your quest for knowing continue. Options. Click on the tan arrow to go to the main course menu and guide, with links to all course chapters, excerpts, and special reports. Or, click on the blue arrow to start watching the video, How to Use Your God Power. Or, click on the green arrow to start watching the video, The Meaning of Meaning. Up next, special video options. And, hear how to download the course e-books, MP3 audios, videos, and the slideshows. Right now, for free. Now switching to the special video options menu. One moment please. Options menu. Click on your selection number, or wait for the free download information, coming up next. "15 seconds till we switch to the next page with the free download information. Pause the video now if you need more time to review the available selections." Now switching to the free download information. One moment please. Download all of chapter number 1 for free. What is your God power and how to use it? Available download formats include the Adobe PDF, ebook, with the transcript and closed caption files as well, MP3 audiobook, Windows Media Video, slideshows, Flash Movie, and iPod, MP4. To get these free downloads, go to the link listed below. Special excerpts, Secrets of Life and Death. What is incarnation? Download this special report for free. Available download formats include the Adobe PDF, ebook, MP3 audiobook, Windows Media Video, slideshows, Flash Movie, and iPod MP4. To get these free downloads, go to the link listed below. The 3 biggest lies of all time, and why believing them could kill you. Download this special report for free. Available download formats include the Adobe PDF, ebook, MP3 audiobook, Windows Media Video, slideshows, Flash Movie, and iPod MP4. To get these free downloads, go to the link listed below. Chapter 5, Special Excerpts Number 1. Attracting What You Want. Understanding attraction, including special techniques. Download this special report for free. Available download formats include the Adobe PDF, ebook, MP3 audiobook, Windows Media Video, slideshows, Flash Movie, and iPod MP4. To get these free downloads, go to the link listed below. How to Use Your God Power. The Master's Course. By Richard Lee McKim Jr. The entire course is available at Amazon.com. In DVD-ROM format. 40 CD audiobook. And an 18 DVD set. Delivery by postal service, and by immediate download as well. Go to Amazon.com, or use the direct link below, to get all the How to Use Your God Power course materials and products. Let your quest for knowing continue.